Namaste. Welcome to Smriti. Today we have Dr. C.L. Prabhakar Garu back again. He is leading us in the channel of Vedas in Smriti, sharing his knowledge, experiences, explorations in the subject of Vedas. We are so very fortunate to have you here, Prabhakar Garu. You've been covering very basic questions on Vedas. I have had, and many of our viewers would have. And you entered into giving us more in-depth knowledge on Suktams. Some of the Suktams were covered, like Agni Suktam, Durga Suktam. And we also did Atharva Sirshams Upanishads, Narayana Upanishad, Surya Upanishad, etc. And today we are embarking on Devi Suktam. Prabhakar Garu, lead us, take us on a journey, give us some insights about Navaratri, Durga Mata, Saraswati Devi, Lakshmi Devi, her forms, and particularly when you say what Devi means, and also please lead us to know about the Suktams, Devi Suktam. So Namaskaram Andi, thank you so much for taking time.
Thank you, Ma. We are having another opportunity to talk about the Veda Suktas or Vedic knowledge that has been given to us on installment basis and spread to large area. And for example, this particular Sukta, Devi Sukta, found in the 10th mandala of the Rig Veda, and it happens to be the 125th Sukta of the Rig Veda, where there are 8 mantras, and these mantras seem to be the Atmastuti of Parameswari herself.
Okay.
She is introducing who she is to the world and what she is to the world and what are her functions, how the whole world is from her, sustained by her, and again would get back to her. So that Shakti is very much important. And Devi is bright and brilliant and powerful. And it is Stri Devata Stuti. Actually, we have not only Purusha Devatas, there are Stri Devatas, there are Pasu Devatas, there are Vruksha Devatas. So there is an ample choice given to us. But any choice you choose, that will definitely produce equal results. Is Yad Stuyate Savai Devata. So everything in the nature is tenable for praise, and we can submit our prayers to them. They will be able to read. And in that queue, as much important are the gods, or male gods, even female gods are important. And that female gods is Shakti, Parashakti, Parabrahma Swarupini, and so on. We give a lot of names to that Parashakti, and among all of them, the Adishakti Swarupini, the Adya Shakti is important, and that Shakti only will emanate herself or divide herself into various names. For example, she is called just Devi, she has Durga, Lalita, Vagdevi, Vagambrani, and so on. So many names, Saraswati, Mahakali, So all is Shakti. Therefore, we make a general prayer, Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Shaktim Chadhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayado. So all these Shakti Devatas are the Chaitanya Rupinis. In Lalita Sahasranam also we get Chit Shakti Chaitana Rupa, Jada Shakti Jadatmaka. So these are all the various Shaktis, the energizers and energies, and which are responsible for the activity in the world. And more than that, we also speak about Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, and Jnana Shakti. And Parameswari stays in all these things, the desire, energy, then the activating energy, Kriya Shakti, and then Jnana Shakti, the intelligence power. So the Parabrahma Swarupini. Here that Jnana Swarupa is Vak Swarupam, and this is what we are now thinking of is a Devi Suktam. And here, interesting thingly, this is being given or revealed to a female Rishi who happens to be Vak by name, and Ambrani is the Rishi, and so she takes the name of her father. So her name is Vagambrani, is the Rishika, and the entire mantras, 7 mantras are in Trishtup meter, and only 1 mantra is in Jagati meter. And so we have Devi as the Devata, or Vagdevi as the Devata, and Vagambrani as the Rishi, and we have 2 varieties of meters. So that's why this particular Durga Sukta or Devi Sukta is very, very powerful. And moreover, this Sukta is found in the 13th chapter of Durga Saptasati, a very important text which people read, repeat, do Parayana and all that. And some people start on the first day of Navaratri and go up to the Durgastami and conclude, or some people start on Mula Nakshatra, that is Saraswati Puja, Saptami, and complete it on the Maharnavami. So there are so many methods of application of this particular Sukta, and it's all to give us all activity, health, and all that. Therefore, and in the entire Durga Saptasati, there is the Devi Swarupani, Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, and Mahasaraswati. So here in third Charitam, which is the last portions, that is what is called Mahasaraswati Rupam of Devi Shakti. And before that, Tritiya Charitam is Mahalakshmi, and again the first is Mahakali, who is but the Nidra Devi, and all gods make prayer to that Devi to get out from Vishnu, to make him active. And also there is a great problem. There are some asuras who can be killed only by Stri Devatas. No Purushas Devatas are eligible. If not, they get a boon that no male god can kill them. So we have got Rakshasas like that Madhu, Kaitava, then Mahishasura, then Sumbha Nisumbhas, and Raktabija. So many Rakshasas. They're all strong devotees of Devi. And whatever the desire of the Bhaktas happen, it is the duty of the Parameswari to fulfill their desire. For example, Mahishasura wanted to fight with the Durga Parameswari. Then she gives him good time, and when he says he's ready to give up his life and he had his desire fulfilled, then Devi with Trisula, she kills Mahishasura. Similarly, Shumbha and Nisumbha Rakshasas. So all this is the work done by the Durga Parameswari, rather Adishakti Swarupini. She divides herself into the various forms. In fact, in Lalita Sahasranama, you get a point that when all gods came, requested, Lalita Parameswari came up from the Chidagni, and she immediately told, no, I have got my own army to fight with Bandasura and all these asuras. I don't want your interference, go and enjoy your time. So thereby the gods have got a wonderful leisure, whereas the three devatas or Shaktis, so Mukhya Shakti and all that, they fought and saw that the Bandasura is put out. Anyway, apart from all that kind of history, why the intervention of Devis come into picture in our mythology or in our history or in our all that, it's also important, because as much important is male energy, more important is the female energy. Because the Kriya Shakti, Vichya Shakti, Jnana Shakti, and all that is there. And now we are not talking about Devi herself. This is a separate lecture comparing all Devis. what is Lalita, what is Durga, what is some time back we have done a Durga Sukta, where she is specialized. Karma phaleshu dushtam. She is specialized to grant you the phala of the karmas that we do. We are only supposed to do our karma, and phala decision left to the gods and goddesses. So, in the same light is this Devi Sukta also. She does karma, and also she is careful about the phalam for all the karmas, because we don't want to work without any fruit, any job. So all work has got some one or the other reward. Therefore, he said, Prayojana manuddisya na mandopi pravartate. Not a dullard will even start doing work unless there is some kind of utility for that. So prayojana is important. So this particular sukta has been revealed to the Vak, the daughter of the Ambharani Rishi. And they are all equally or even more tapaswins are our ladies also. They do a lot of tapas, and God's grace is so that it is impartial for either male or female. Whoever gets into Bhakti channel, whoever rises heights, then they will be eligible to get the direct communication from them. In that strain, we see that Vagdevi, who is trying to give us total idea about and what she is. That's what I'm going to make you utter the mantras and also explain you correspondingly, so that we will be focusing our attention on Devi in general, how our Atma Shakti is being revealed to us, and so that people can get attracted to that. And moreover, this particular Durga Sukta or Devi Sukta, when you read, you see that it is very spontaneous outpour of feelings, devotional feelings, right from our bottom of heart. Because the devotion is so deeply done, and so the thoughts will also flow like that. And it has got a wonderful, splendorous description of the Devi. And also, and this particular sukta tells us that the Devi is the essence of the universe. And she only sends everything to be active upon the ground, and later on she only takes out. And so we get fantastic ideas that Devi is the power of all gods, rather she is herself a power. So power personified, power distributed or delegated or relegated, all that is there in this particular sukta. And moreover, the Durga Saptati happens to be one of the Prasthanatraya of Sri Vidya, where we have got the Panchadasakshari Mahamantra, and in that Sri Vidya Upasana, this particular sukta and Durga Saptati also gives you the Navakshara, Devi mantra of Navakshara mantra, and it is very, very powerful, and that is what is being recited, and that is what is called Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundayai Viche. Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundayai Viche. Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundayai Vicha. So this is the Chandika Stotra, and so that way it is a connected one. And Sri Vidya mantra, Panchadasakshari mantra subsidiary, and so this sukta, even independently when we employ for application, then it will be otherwise the Sri Chakra Puja also takes place, because there are 12 chakras in the Sri Chakra representing Devi in the Sri Chakra or Sri Pura, they call it. They are called Bhupura, Prathama Vrittam, Dvitiya Vrittam, Tritiya Vrittam, Shodasadala Padmam, Ashtadala Padmam, Chiturdasha Padmdala Padmam, Bahirdasha, Ashtakona, Trikona, etc. So There are also the Vagdevi. This Vagdevi is divided into 8 more forms, very well, by name Vishwavara, Aditi, then Kapala, and then there is that Yama, Urvasi, Lopamudra, Romasa, and so on. All these Rishikas, they are very, very important because their revealed mantras are there clubbed in the 10th mandala of the Rig Veda. Most important is 2nd to 8th mandala, we have completely very familiar years. The 1st and 10th mandala is miscellaneous mandala of the Rig Veda. There, all kinds of Rishis and Rishikas have their revelations are being registered and recorded for our purpose. And therefore, all these great Rishikas, they may say, some people will commit to say that there are only 30 Rishikas. We don't know how many are there, and 30 are. So this is the importance of this Devi Sukta. And so not much dwelling. The Devi is Adya Shakti, Maheshani, but she will be seen as Bhogavati, Bhavani, and Sanghatri, then Durga Parameswari, then Kali, then Purusheyi, and Madatmika. Well, these are all the various forms of Devi, Adishakti, as revealed in Brahmanda Purana. And also we have one more description about Devi power, as Devi is Mantranam Matruka Devi, Shabdanam Jnanarupini, Jnananam Chinmayatita, Sunyanam Sunya Sakshini. Wonderful sloka or description of Devi, because for all mantras, she is a Matruka. She is mother. That's why Lalita Sahasranama begins with Sri Mata, Sri Maharajni, Srimat Simhasaneswari. Like that. And Shabda. So we have got Pranava. The Shabda is Pranava Shabda and Nada Shabda. So these are the 2 important Nadas. And Nada is Gnana. So at that Nada level, Shabda level, Devi will be in Gnana Swarupini. And for Gnana, important is Chinmayatita, because Chinmudra we know, Chinmatra, Chinmudra, and Chidagnikunda. Well, we have got so much of references to Chid. Basically, Chid means Gnanam. So all Gnanam is for humans, but there is something plus. That plus Gnanam is with Parameswari. And that plus Gnanam, we can get it provided we have plus meditational power and all that. Then again, like that, there are so much of descriptions about Devi and their power and all that. Let's not much dwell on that, because we have our purpose is only this Devi Sukta. And so
yeah, I had a question here. Devi, what is the etymology Devi?
Divyata iti Devi. Deepyata iti Devi. Deepa is light.
Okay.
So bright, brilliant. Okay. That's Surya. And that's why that whatever Surya Tejas, she is Tejas of the Surya. Without her, Surya is empty. So that's what we are going to understand, because this is a revelation and this is a Veda Sukta, and Vagdevi herself is speaking, and this is also called as a Vak Sukta. And so whatever names we can give to that, we will be able to do it. Then now from the Hrudaya Gruha, all that Dhara Kasha, the knowledge about Devi has come to that this Rishika, and that's why let us start reading. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.
Oh, one time enough, because I will be explaining the remaining ones. Om Aham Rudrebhihi.
Om Aham Rudrebhihi.
Vasubhischarami.
Vasubhischarami.
Ahamaadityai.
Ahamaadityai.
Uta Vishvadevaihi.
Om Uta Vishvadevyaihi.
Aham Mitra Varuno Bha.
Aham Mitra Varunopa.
Bibharmi.
Bibharmi.
Ahamindragni.
Ahamindragni.
Ahamasvino Bha.
Ahamasvinobha.
Aham Somam.
Aham somam.
Ahanasam Bibharmi.
Ahanasam bivarmi.
Aham Tvashtaram.
Aham tvashtaram.
Uta Pushanam.
Uta pushanam.
Bhagam.
Bhagam.
Aham Dadhami.
Aham dadami.
Dravinam.
Pravinam.
Avishmate.
Avishmate.
Supravye.
Supravye.
Yajamanaya.
Yajamanaya.
Sunvate.
Sunvate.
Aham Rastri.
Aham Rashri.
Sangamani Vasunam.
Sangamani Vasunam.
Chikkitushi.
Chikkidushi.
Prathama Yajniyanam.
Tama Yajniyanam.
So let us understand up to here so that you can get a connection to the next unit. And because it contains only 8 mantras. And so now, unless you have got a special power, confidence, and personal responsibility, and unchallenged, undebated power, you would not be able to utter such strong statements, enveloping yourself that you are the pervader, you are the source, you are the energy for all types of energies existent in the world. And you are responsible for all that has been there in the universe, and therefore the impression given is, I am all that. Who can say that kind of aham? It's Atma Sakshatkara. So Atma Sakshatkara is being done because we don't know what is Devi. Our level of understanding will not rise ordinarily because of the mundane pressures, attractions and engagements and busy programs. But when we look at the sukta like this, then you come to know there's something like more. It is something like a frog realizing out from this well, when it is put in the ocean, it knows, oh, how expansive is the world. It cannot swim the whole ocean. So this is what it is. And walk, that especially that Rushika walk, she is exclusively lucky to have got such kind of deep ideas. Now here Devi tells that aham rudre bhihi charami, I move along with the rudras. There are 11 rudras. You know, rudras are those who are protecting the land, sustaining the land, and also giving necessary karma phala to all the people. So that's why Rudre means there are 11 Rudras, and more and Rudras are there. The entire universe is filled with the Rudra energy. So whatever Rudra energy you talk about, all that is only Devi. Next. Vasubhischarami. So Vasus are these treasure houses of knowledge, of wealth. So there are Ashtavasus generally. All the Ashtavasus, they are companions, and they are the wealth providers, treasures. And she is their power also. And in fact, Bhishma is supposed to be one of the Ashtavasus, and the Ashtavasus are born before Krishna Avatara, and there is also a lot of activity described about Vasus. So they are very important Vedic deities, constantly working right from Vedic times even to the Puranic kind of beyond time. And again, Aham Adityaihi. So Aditya, there are Dvadas Adityas, 12 Adityas are there. So all the power of light and energy and benefaction, things that the Adityas are doing in the world is she only. So that is why she is the Aditya Shakti, and therefore in Lalita Sahasranam also you get the expression Bhanumandala Madhyasthayai Namo Namaha and Ravi Prabhayai Namo Namaha. Like that, the Prabha, what you talk of Shiva, Surya Bhagavan, the Prabha, the light energy is she only. And again, Uta Vishwadevai. Vishwadevatas are spread all over that. Among in the Vedic mythology, we have got Devaha, then Sarve Devaha, then Vishwe Devaha. So, all gods, she is the power of all the gods. Then again, Aham Mitra Varuno Bha. Mitra is the god of daytime, daylight. Varuna is the darkness, god of the darkness, or king of night. Therefore, she is making day and night. So she is just working here and there, and there is not. That's why I am the Bha is the brilliance, the Kanti, the splendor, the light. So she is the, even darkness also is important. Therefore, she is Mitra and Varuna. And so here the verb here is the Bibharmi. I hold it. It is in my hand. Whatever I want, I can release. Whenever I don't want, I can take back. So to say that if she wants it should be day, it is day. If she wants it should be night, it is night. So everything is taking place under the Icha of Parameswari. That's why here the verb is Bibharmi. Not only that, Aham Indra Agni. See, Indra is the sacrificer. Indra is Kshatriya. Indriya is sacrificer, means he performs he is Yajamana, he performs sacrifices. And Agni is the priest. Agni is Hota. So unless there is royalty and priesthood, both go hand in hand, there cannot be sacrifice. Unless there is sacrifice or yajna or prayatna, there cannot be life. Because Parjanya, Yagnat Parjanyaha, all clouds and entire nature is sustained only because of the yajna. So yajna is the root for that source of energy, the sacrifice. Who are the Yajamanas? The Yajamana is Indra, Agni, and so she is all, that is, she causes the sacrifices and she officiates the sacrifice also. That's why that Swarupam you can see in Lalita Sahasranama also, that Raho Yaga Kramaradhya Rahastarpana Darpita Yajamana Swarupini. So if you take those names, Yajamana Swarupini, so she is Yajamana, that is, she is the performer and she is the officiator, she is anything. So whatever is indicated here in our Lalita Sahasranam, all Devi Suktas, Samala Dandaka, everywhere, that idea is, you can see glimpses of that. And again, Aswino Bha, I am again the Bha, the power of the Aswini Devatas. Who are Aswinas? They are the sons of Surya Bhagavan, and they are twins, and we have come to know already about Aswins in our Durga Sukta also. So Bha, the power of treatment. They are physicians. They are the divine physicians. See, the gods also get diseases, get problems. Though they drank Amrita, only surety is that they don't die. But whatever is possible, common to all the Janma people, whether that is common to gods also. They also suffer physical problems, mental problems, and spiritual problems. And we have many instances in Puranas where the gods had troubles. In fact, I have an idea to work out and speak on another occasion the problems of gods, solutions, and solution maker of the gods. So this is interesting. People are talking about IT and all that solutions.
Right.
What are we interested in our life is to find solutions and solutions.
Right.
And in our mythology, God is the source of solution, and Amma is the source of solution. Father can't solve problems at all times. Mama can resolve it. Therefore, for all people, Matru Devo Bhava. If father fails, Amma comes up. And father is secondary. Therefore, she is the Bha, or the power of treatment, power of diagnosis, power of etc. Whatever that Aswini Devatas profess, that profession is Deva, herself. And again, Aham Somam Ahanasam Bibharmi. Again, she holds that Ahanasam Somam Bibharmi. This is so, of all the sacrifices, Soma sacrifice is important and common one. And because of Soma sacrifice, all people very much become powerful, strong, and attain. Therefore, the Soma sacrifice is a big subject in Yajurveda. So the Soma Rasa they prepare. Soma is the Valli or the twig or leaves, and they press Soma, prepare the Soma Rasa. And the Soma Rasa is highly exhilarating drink. Nowadays it's not available, but there are the Soma Rasa to be prepared, offered to gods, and to be enjoyed by the people as part of the prasadam. Therefore, that Soma Rasa, which is the exhilarating drink, which will give extraordinary energy, especially to fight or to do the jobs or committed professions, is this Devi itself. And again, here also same verb, bibharmi. Look at it. I am going to hold that power in my hand. That the because why do you do Soma Yaga? So Soma Yaga, one has to do Swarga Kamo Yajeta. You have to always perform yajna if at all you want to have a Swarga. Swarga is a better loka than that loka that you are living. Because many people leave India and go become citizens. They think that other countries are better. Similarly, some Americans or some foreigners go become citizens in India. So this kind of transformation and migrations should take place, but that is not wrong. It's only a matter of convenience to make life lively and lovely and then sustainable. Therefore, here also, Amma is Ahanasam. Again, Tvashtaram, Pushanam, Uta Bhagam. See, Tvashta, Pushan, and Bhaga. These are also very important functional gods in the mythology. For example, Tvashta is a Prajapati. His main work is to give shapes, forms, and styles to the beings. Therefore, Rupa Tvashta Rupani Karoti. What is the work of? I told that there are 12 Prajapatis. Tvashta is one Prajapati who is in charge of giving shape, style, fashion for the bodies. Therefore, that Tvashta. And Pushan is a gracious God, and he is all-knowing. And there is nothing not known to Pushan. Pushan is again one of the Adityas. Then next is Bhaga. Bhaga is a gracious God who has so much power to bless wealth for people. Beauty, wealth, prosperity, all that. So whatever power that these gods Tvashta, Pushan, Bhaga, entertain, that she is only. So the power is she. For example, in Gayatri Mantra, which has become so famous, what is Gayatri Mantra? It is only the power of Surya Bhagavan, which is able to direct our intelligence, not Surya Bhagavan. That's why it's called Savitri. Savituhu Shaktihi Savitri. The energy or the power or the profession or the ability extraordinary of Surya Bhagavan is Savitri. That is Gayatri. So like that, she is all this. Then Aham dadhami dravinam havishmate supravye yajamanaya sunvate. So she is again telling, sacrifices must keep going. Worship should keep going. No time worship should be stopped. That means the God's help will stop. If God's cooperation stops, there will be a lot of problems. So in order that there cannot be cessation of problem, difficult, so we have to depend upon the gods. So Yajamana is who is always interested to perform Yaga, Yajna and Yajana Kriya. And what does Yajamana do? Havishmate, he will give food for the gods. Because as much food we want, even gods also want food. What food you give to God is little. What food they give back to you is plenty. No ratio at all. That's why they're all Ananta Murtihi, Ananta Shaktihi, Ananta Krupa, etc. The word Ananta tag is there for their help to mankind. And again, Supravye Jamanaya. So the pujas are being done, and Dravinam. So you have got the word here, Dravinam, we understand. And there are so many mantras. What is Dravinam? Karma Phala. Karma Phala. In Durga Sukta, you have noted, Karma Phaleshu Jushtam Durgam Devim Saranamaham Prapadye. So what she likes most is to grant the rewards, the respective rewards for the kinds of action that people do. And we do not know the nature of reward. We know only the nature of karma, the procedure of doing karma. But if you are expert in that, the other things she will take care of it. In the entire Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is hammering on our head, Ma karma phaleshu. So don't be interested in karma, phala, but do karma. In fact, in second chapter, elsewhere, Arjuna asks Krishna, you say karma is important, you said jnana is important. Which is important? Tell me, which is good for me now? Then Krishna had to sort out and give him a right answer. He said that karma you should never give up. But phala I take care and whatever should be. Same way, here also, Dravinam. So the word Dravinam, actually, the words in Vedas, they give room for many interpretations. Vedartha Prakashana is never complete. Nobody can. Neither Sayanacharya, nor Bhattavaskara, nor Skandaswamin, nor the present day scholars, they only propose the meaning. Nobody can confirm that. That is the great Vedasya Vedata. The Vedata of the Veda is that the meaning of the words of the Veda is always open, never confided. Therefore, here, Dravina actually just wealth, just the salary that everybody gets is with Dravinam. And what is the Dravinam? And salary is nothing but karma phalam, is it not? So when you work for 30 days, whatever kind of, so commensurate to the job that you are doing, you will get the salary. So Dravinam, here also, if the yajna, the kind of yajna that the Yajamana proposes, accordingly the yajna phala comes to you. If you do, there are small yajnas, bigger yajnas and all that. There are 12 major sacrifices and many optional rites in our Veda, in Ajurveda complex. So among the 12 major sacrifices, Ashwamedha is supposed to be the topmost. where only Chakravarti can perform that karma, because it requires a lot of manpower, money power, cooperation, coordination, sambhuya, samuttana work, and only Chakravartis can afford. Therefore, in the history, Samudragupta is the only one king, the last king who ruled our land, empire, Indian Empire, the Hindu Samrajya, who performed Ashwamedha Yaga, and the insignia of that, he made coins. Even today, we get those things. Archaeological people, they found out testimony for him doing the sacrifice. He's the last king who could afford to do it. Otherwise, we hear that Rama performed Samedha, then Dharmaraja performed Samedha, etc. But those ages are different. In the Kali Yuga, that is the great thing. So, Yajamanaya Sundvate Havishmate Dravinam Dadami. It's a sure assurance given by Devi, whoever works, reward I give. Beautiful. So, something like Krishna telling that, my sanyasya, mat paraha, my the mother pranam. This kind of mama comes up here also. And again, she says that, aham rashtri sangamani vasunam. Who am I? I am the nation. And I am the protector of the nations. So, Bharata Mata we call, or America Mata you call, whatever it is, it's a mother. Mother means the place where everything springs up. Therefore, Mata Medini, Savitri, Gayatri, like that we go on making that. So Medini is Mata. Medini is earth. Without earth, there is a base. There is Mooladhara for us. Therefore, Rashtri, Rashtram Yasyaha, Saha Rashtri, or Rashtrameva Yasa Rashtri. So we can make a samasa like this: who is Rashtra by herself, or who is a resident or a citizen of the Rashtra. So citizen has got different aspect, and Rashtra has different aspect. But anyway, the word that came out from the mouth of Devi is Rashtri. And people see among Indian states only Maharashtra. This Andhra Rashtra gone. Andhra Pradesh it has become. It was like that Andhra Rashtra, but Rashtra Sabda lost Andhra, but Maharashtra is still retained. So that Rashtri, national. And so we talk about the Rashtra Bhakti, the national devotion to the nation. And also Sangamani Vasunam. She is the Sangamani. Sangamani makes things to come and join. That's why she is called, she makes wealth to come and join and amass at one place. Otherwise also, she is one who who causes wars. War for Kshatriyas is a source for wealth. See, that's why Vasu is again money or treasure or wealth, and she is that. And again, Yajniyanam Prathama Chikitushiri. Yajniyanam, there are gods who are worthy to be worshipped, to whom offerings be made. They are all called Yajniyas. Yajniya also means Sreshta gods. All gods we don't invite. You can see in our where the formulas, when our yajnas are done, there are only select gods, and who are coming for shares in the yajna, and those shares will be again shared by the respective gods. Only the leader comes, attends something like the chief minister's conference or vice chancellor's conference. The whole university does not go. So like that, here also, there are all Yajniyas, representative gods, who can share the dividends to all the people connected to their department. So they are called Yajniyas. So among such Yajniyas, she is Prathama Pujya. She is the president. She is the controller of all the Yajniya gods. That means It's a real competition among Godhead, that I must become an Yagniya. That is, I must receive the share directly. Something like Agni, Indra, Varuna, Chandra, and all that. They're all Yagniyas. So here, Yagniyanam, you understand? And there are so many Yagnas, there are so many optional rites, and we have specific gods who come and receive the share and then go back. And after all, Yagnas depend on the time duration also. All ishtis are small, involve only little time, but yagnas require long time. For example, Agni Chayana sacrifice will take 21 days. So 12 days, 15 days, like that. There is a time because there are so many items to be cleared. Why so? Why to yagna? Even at one time in India, the Arsha Vivaha, there are 8 Vivahas, Vivaha Samskara. The Vivaha Samskara used to take place for 16 days. Shodas Dina. It has become 16 minutes these days because of a number of reasons. 16 days. Marriage means it's the biggest festival for people in those days. So every day one item, like that 16 days. Even today in Andhra and elsewhere, we have a festival. Padhar Nal Pandaga, in Telugu they say. So 16, Padhar Nal Pandaga means 16 is a very important number. So on 16th day after marriage, they perform another celebration almost like marriage. But all that we are losing, unfortunately, and the next generation people are not knowing. But thanks to Satyavani, who has steering the project. She's an engineer. That Smriti to come into the arena and also come to the limelight, something like desk to desk. So that Smriti, what is all knowledge is Smriti only. Because Vedas are Sruti, but they heard and heard. What rishis heard, they taught. What the other Sishyas, Antevasins, then they heard. What they heard, it became a Smriti in them. And the Smriti again transmitted. So Sruti, Smriti, they go hand in hand. Actually, Smritis are just the commentaries or explanations or elaborations of what has been said in our Vedas. And so that's why the word Smriti is an interesting concept here, as you say, that everything is memory. Therefore, Chikitushi Prathama Yagniyanam. So, Yagniyanam, every god must be Yagniya. That means famous, Kirti. Because what man can go do out of his existence, is man or woman, Kirti important. So Shiva has chosen to be the lead, to be the guardian of graveyard, because he wants to meet all sorts of people, whoever come up on the earth. They profess one or the other professional skill and talents. All of them, when they die, come to a graveyard only, so you can meet them. That's what it is said. Shiva chose to be the guardian of the smashana, the graveyard. Interesting, we can go on. And now we have another unit described. Please repeat. Tamma deva vyadadhu.
Amma devadyadahu.
Urutra bhuristatram.
Uritra bhuristatram.
Bhurya veshayanti.
Bhurya veshayantim.
Mayaso annamatti.
Mayaso annamatti.
Yo vipasyati.
Yo vipasyadhi.
Yah praniti.
Yat pranithi.
Yayim srunot yuktam.
Yayim shrunot yuktam.
Amantavo mam.
Amantavo mam.
Tavupakshiyanti.
Tavupakshiyanti.
Sruti sruta.
Shrudhi Shruta.
Divam te vadami.
Taddivam te vadami.
So this is another unit where she is declaring that who are the persons who spread her mahat and made her known any and everywhere in the universe. Whenever there is good, whenever there is power, it is the duty or anxiety of all relevant people to take their name and fame and spread it anywhere and everywhere established. Something like what Satyavani is doing, collecting all the scholars who are dormant in their own respective places, bring to the camera, bring to the light, and make them share their knowledge for the posterity. So this is how the gods also did the same job. Look at it. Mam Devaha Vyadadhuhu. They spread me everywhere. Where Purutra Bhuristatram. So Purutra, Tra means places. Puru means many. At many gods are moving any and everywhere. So at many places in all the three worlds, man's purview may be limited, but God's purview is unlimited. Therefore, the gods have taken the responsibility of making the energy par excellence, Parameswari, Mahashakti, Durga Parameswari, be established or known in all places. And also, Bhuristatram. Bhuri means more and more. If at one place one Devi is there, and the other Devi is occupying the whole area of popularity. And for example, how that Devi is making herself present in the form of Grama Devatas. Durga Parameswari or Mahadevi or Sri Devi, she is supposed to be the chairman of all Grama Devatas existent. After all, upon land, Grama are villages. First Grama, Grama Devata, then the village around. So that's a different concept and discussion about the Grama Devatas, and therefore the Devi is the Grama Devatas Swarupini, and therefore Bhurista. We have got so many Nukalamma, Mariamma, Ayamma, Iyam, Allarammas only, but only something like Shiva, Linga being given designation as Vishweswara Linga, Triyambaka Linga, so all only the adjectives vary, but Linga is Paramatma only. In the same manner, and again, Bhurya Veshayanti. She is not at all at one time. She has been constantly live. So, yester years, these years, and in future years also, she is live. That's why Devi is permanent. People only come and go, but Devi is constant observer, constant provider, constant promoter, and all that. And so, because I am all that, what for I am responsible? Devi is telling, Maya so annamatti. See, because of me, he will eat food. Maya saha annamatti. So, annam is food, or because she is the cause for the generation or rising up the food. And because of me, he eats. And yo vipasyati yaha praniti yaha im srunoti maya eva bhuktam. So these are all the functions which all jivas have to do. They have to eat food. They have to look things in a very critical manner, in an understanding way, and they must also be breath life, vayu, and then Srunoti, they keep on hearing. So all these indriyas function is being done. So vipasyati observes, and upachyanti, they are developing. So all that is Parameswari, and moreover here, yim srunoti, that we have got to mark, because yinkara rupinyena namo namaha, because Im is the Sri Vidya Bija, Mahalakshmi Bija. So Mahalakshmi means present any and everywhere, and any and everything is Mahalakshmi only. That's why it came as a Sri Vidya. And in Sri, next we are going to have another discussion upon Sri Suktam, where you see Eem, all words ending with Yinkara. Hiranyavarnam, Harinim, Rajatasrajam, Chandram, Hiranmayim, Lakshmim. So Eem. When you are reciting Yinkara, Srunoti. Yinkara Srunoti means devoted to her. And so, and therefore she says, Uktam is uttered. Whenever Eem is uttered, and in the Devi Trisati also, there are 20 names for this Srikara, and like that, these are all Bijaksharas. Bijakshara means where from the Shakti energy. So there is always a difference when you recite the name of the God, or with Bijakshara, if you recite the name, it will have a double power. So after all, taking the name itself is a power, and that power must improve like that. Then Amantavo Mam Upakshiyanti Sruthi Sruta Sratdivam Te Vadami. I'm now telling you that everything I'm telling is highly credible, believable, experienceable, and there is no untruth in that. And also, see what are the things that then Amantavaha means keep on thinking. That is keeping on, mantana is to think and keep on reflecting. And then Upakshiyanti, who are developing that and who are capable of listening, Sruti. And Srutam, and Sraddivam. Sraddivam means make them believe. So whatever I am telling, it is just truth. There is no failure for that. And therefore, these are all the kind of activities that take place for all people, including gods upon the earth. Because gods have got to come to earth if they want food. So I always tell that the Yajna-Vedi is dining table for gods. If there is a dining table for the gods, Yajna-Vedi in their house, as the gods will visit. If you don't have a dining table for the gods, they are just, they don't know your house at all. Because they don't know your address. You never say Sankalpam, Sabhe Sobhane Muhurte, and then your all Sankalpas don't come up. Therefore, it is ordained by our Yajurveda, by our Rishis, that at least once a year, or every now and then, you should have some homa, some yaga, some such kind of Agni activity must be there in the houses. Because all Grihasthas are very important. The other three ashramas, Brahmacharya, Sannyasa, Vanaprastha, depend upon Grihasthas. Because you have a kitchen, you have a house, and you are stable. Therefore, she is telling that, you please tell me that all these people have got the chance of getting more and more development, increment, and all that. And again, you may think that Devi is telling, you may think that somebody has made you to say like that. Somebody prompted you, like in drama actors. If the actor there in the drama stage, what to then, somebody will be there having the text, dialogue, prompting you. No, nothing. It is purely my own. So, te vadami, I am now telling. And to make it more confirmatory, look, the problems of the gods. See, the gods don't appear before us because we don't believe them. But they only act whatever that they want to bless you through your mind. Because you believe your mind more than anything in the world. You don't believe people, you believe your mind. No, I will do as my like. However I like, I do it. So this is what ultimate decision we do it. That's why he said, Atma Buddhi Sukham Chaiva Guru Buddhir Viseshataha. So that Atma Buddhi is important. That's why even Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna taught 17 yogas, he was always putting the option that if you want, you fight, otherwise you don't fight. So the option is yours. Like that it is said, but anyway, I am there, here and there, everywhere. Please repeat, Amma. Ahameva
Ahameva
Swayamidam vadami
Vayamidam vadami
Jushtam Devebhihi
Dushtam Devebihi
Uta Manushebihi.
Uta Manushebihi.
So this line also is one unit, that is a confirmation thing. We want to get confirmation for anything that we propose. Therefore, you look for confirmation. She is telling, no, ahameva swayam idam vadami. I am personally committed. I am telling, I am declaring. There is nobody to prompt me. There is nobody to question me. There is nobody to stop me. All implications are there, so that you will never entertain even iota of doubt or a ray of doubt. No, because samsaya is something which man always would have. But that samsaya should be removed and confirmation should be confirmed. Therefore, Devi, she is cleverer than anybody in the world. So she is a controller. Therefore, she is telling, Ahameva swayamidam vadami. And also, what Jushtam Devebhiruta Manushebihi. Jushtam is liked. So all human beings, all gods like what I said. Nobody will put any objection. Nobody will put a question. And nobody will argue. Because Veda is a Prabhu Samhita. Rajagna. You know, Rajagna has no revision of the, unless Raja revises, the Agna cannot be escaped. Therefore, all our Veda mantras or Vedas are known as Prabhu Samhitas. Prabhu means finished, dictatorial, final authority. That's why even Vishnu Sahasranama, you see the very opening, Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Abhavat Prabhu. You understand the word? The Prabhu is the ultimate. There is nothing more, nothing higher word. All authorities stop there. That's why she is telling that I am the Prabhu and my word is final. He is definitely approved and convincible to all human beings and gods, because always the mythology or all the knowledge is concerned to two people, gods and men. Because man can become God, God can come down to be man. If God wants to help you, he should come down as a man. If man wants to help himself and reach higher things, he has to become a God. So though he is a man, he must be God. That's why there is a two choices. Probability is always half. As you say, here, whatever I declared all the time here too, it is all approved by gods and manushas. So there is no controversy at all. And again, assertion won't stop here only. For Devi further tells you, let us say that this is a universal statement and the whole cosmos belongs to her, and therefore she has to convince all people that there cannot be second for that. Therefore, she is now telling, please repeat, Yam Kamaye
Yam Kamaye
Tam Tam Ugram Krunomi
Tam Ta Ugram Krunobi
Tam Brahmanam
Tam Brahmanam
Rushim
Rushim
Tam Rushim
Tam Rushim
Tam Sumedham.
Tam Sumedham.
So this is another assertion, continuation done by Devi, that Whatever I feel like doing, I do it. If I want to make somebody to be highly courageous, ferocious, and hyperbole, etc., I make it. Ugram karomi. Ugram is serious. If I want somebody to become serious, that's why, for example, Narasimha Swami's Kopam. Where is that Ugram? It is again Devi. Ugram Veeram Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham Nrusimham Bhishanam. Where is all these are Ugra. Even Rudra is also Ugra. In Rudra, the first Anuvaka, Rudra, his weapons, everything, make him cool and calm. Then only we start our namaskaras in the second Anuvaka. So, Ugram Krunomi, because unless people are Ugra, they cannot do Ugra Pani, because there are Ugras, there are Rakshasas. Rama became Ugra Rama only when he was fighting with Ravana and all those Rakshasas. Otherwise, it is Santarama. So, both are there in them. So, contextually, Devi will give the energy for people to become Ugra. So, Ugram Krunomi, not only Ugra, she will make them also Brahmanam. Brahma is all knowledge-filled great sages. Brahma is great. So, knowledge. If at all she wants to make a scholar, a person to be a Brahma, to be fully endowed with the Vedic knowledge, she will make it. And again, if she wants to make a person as Rushi, Tam Rushim, she will make a Rushi. And then, if she wants to make a person to be highly intelligent, highly versed in all Shastras, Sumedham, that Medha Shakti. So, Medha Devi Jushamana Nagat Vishwachi Bhadra, etc. Medha Suti goes. That Sumanasya Mana. So, Medha Devi or Devi should be with a pleasant mind, going to these great scholars and make them also many pleasant things in the universe. Therefore, Sumedham. So, this is one thing. Now, she is giving her history, past, some examples, because everybody is a history maker. And we choose people depending upon their history. And so Satyavani has chosen scholars looking at their qualification, experience, etc. They're all doing good work in their own respective fields, and therefore they have something to share. And they have some good mind, Sumedhas, that they want to make their knowledge share to people, so that the people will be able to appreciate. And moreover, to give such knowledge, one has to prepare a lot. And sources also must be there, which are not accessible for the other people generally. Therefore, the knowledge flows. If Ganga is flowing, 27 ghats are there. Any ghat you just dip in Ganga, you get same punya. Like that, scholars are there to show you the Veda Ganga, Jnana Ganga to us. And next, she is telling about her past. Please repeat. Aham Rudra Yadhanurata-nomi.
Aham Rudra Yadhanurata-nomi.
Brahmadvishesharave.
Brahmadvishesharave.
Hantavau.
Hantavau.
Aham Janaya.
Aham Janaya.
Samadam Krunomi.
Shamadam Krunomi.
Aham Yava Pruthivi.
Aham Yava Pruthivi.
Avivesha.
Avivesha.
Aham Suve Pitaram.
Aham Suve Pitaram.
Asya Murdhan.
Asya Murdhan.
Mama Yoni Rapsu.
Mama Yoni Rapsu.
Antas Samudre.
Antas Samudre.
Tato Vitishte.
Tato Vitishte.
Bhuvana no Vishvo
Bhuvananu Vishvo
Tamumdyam
Amvum Yam
Varshmanopa
Varshmanopa
Sprushami
Sprushami
Ahameva Vata Iva
Ahameva Vata Viva
Bhavami
Bhavami
Arabhamana
Arabhamana
Bhuvanani Vishwa
Bhuvanani Vishva
Paro Diva
Paro Diva
Paraena
Parayena
Pruthivyai
Pruthivyai
Etavati
Etavati
Mahina
Mahina
Sambhabhuva
Sambhavuva
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti
Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu.
Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu
Sarvam Sri
Sarvam Shri
Matrute Charanaravindarpanamastu. Matrucharanaravinda
Matrucharanaravindarpanamastu
Arpanamastu. Om Tatsatu.
Om Tatsatu.
So these are all the lines where she is just quoting how she has been active, energetic, pervasive, influencing, helping the lokas, so that there cannot be any second for her. And she is there everywhere. For example, she says, I am the person who presented the bow and arrows to Rudra. Why? Brahmadvishesha rave hantava, in order to destroy all adharma. Those who hate Vedas, those who hate dharma, those who endanger. So whatever sat is there in the world, all that sat, there are many, many rakshasas who will just try. So in order to kill them out, I am going to give the weapons. So even the weapon also is Parameswari. Therefore, you remember, after Durgashtami, we have a special day, Maharnavami, where we have got exclusive worship and puja done for the weapons. So, Vishnu will have 24 weapons with him. And Rudra has weapons. Everybody, whoever goes to war, whoever commits to protect the land, they must have weapons. Even a farmer, he must have a plow and bulls. Bullock cart economy, we call it. So bullocks are useful to plow the soil and produce the thing, and also carry the all produce from the field to the houses or to the shops. That's why cart. So there is one bullock cart economy is always stronger. All the machines fail. Bulls don't fail. That's why there was one great person by name Ramaswamy in Bangalore who started, is the founder director of Indian Institute of Management in Bangalore. So he is called also as a cart man. And he was having cart and bulls and so many animals and 6 acres of land in the middle city. The government had given. So I had the fortune, invitation from him to go to his place and see how he managed the cart management professor, first person. So he's called founder director of that management in Bangalore, Ramaswamy. And he was so good, so knowledgeable, a Kerala man. And he visited our Jnana Kendra. He gave keynote addresses. He had the lamp, the inaugural lamp lit. So close he was with us and so on. Anyway, So that that weapons. Sarave, Shara is the arrows. Why? Hantavamu, to kill enemies, to destroy them. So weapons are given only to the capable persons. Krishna is given Sudarshan Chakra by Agnideva, and Arjuna is given the Gandiva for that's a very. So these are all like that. All these great warriors whom we see in the history, they are known for special weapons. And some time back I saw there was the Gada unearthed in Sri Lanka, of golden one, which Anjaneya Hanuman was using. It was weighing 500 kg gold. And that was, I don't know all that. So, that is it. Devi is the weapon. Therefore, we that. So, and again, aham janaya samadam krunomi. I make people to come to a battleground. She urges, because people are having their own personal ego. No, why should something like Duryodhana, who never want to give a small portion of land, a share to his brothers returning from the Vanavasam, and that too, that space occupied by the tip or the needle, you can imagine. So that was the greed and miserliness which many kings entertained. So, Janaya Samadam Krunomi, I want all such people to be killed. And Java Pruthivi Avivesha, I enveloped myself both upon the earth and heaven. That means all the 14 lokas, 14 bhavanas. There are 7 lokas above the earth, 7 lokas down the earth, likewise bhavanas. And so the entire cosmos or Vishwam is that composed. And what more is that? Aham suve pitaram nasya murdhan. I am going to place all the departed souls at the top and give them Saswata Brahmaloka, something like that, because Devi is important, her energies. And again, Mama Yoni Rapsu, wherefrom I emanate, from water. So, water is the generative source to all the entire creation. And after Pralayam, what is the Pralayam? There is a plenitude of water. Idamba Agrasalil Asa Tataha. So, Hiranyagarbha Sukta is there. There are 5. There are suktas like that which tell that water, from water only, that water is mother. Agni came up from the water. So Agni is called as the Apangarbha, the child of water. We are all children of water because we have 75% of water in our body. So, Mama Yonihi Antaha Samudre. And then I have occupied all bhuvanas, but still I am in touch with all bhuvanas. How? Through rain. Varshmano pasprushami. In the last one, I say that I am trying to reach people in the form of rain. And so I don't leave the land dry, wet because of my presence. Even sunshine, however hot, it cannot go beyond 56 degrees or 55 degrees. In the deserts even. Otherwise 45, 50. But like that only the sun's heat will be there. Because people must live. You cannot kill. He becomes a Martanda only when Pralaya is dictated. Otherwise it's called Pralaya Martanda. And that is a special assistance given to Mrityu Devata. Then after 4 yugas, when Pralaya were to take place, then that Surya Bhagavan becomes a Martanda. And he is a Mrityu Devata's assistant. That's what we find in Aruna Prasna. We get a lot of information about it. Because the Mrityu Devata goes and asks Kashyapa, I cannot do all this annihilation by myself alone. I want assistant. Then, all right, I spare one of my sons to you. So, Ashta Suryas, one Surya was spared by Aditi to be assistant to Mrityu. That's why we have 4 Mrityus. Among 4 Mrityus, Surya, Agni, Vayu and Chandra. Surya is the top person. So we feel happy whenever we see sunrise. No, we are We are losing one day in our calendar of life. Therefore, we don't remember that. Anyway, so here I'm touching the Dhyam, Prithivim, Parshmano, Pasva. And again, I'm making people to live also. How like Vata Iva Pravami. Vata is the Shakti of Vayu. And there are 7 Vayus. And you know that Diti conceived. And that Garbha became 7. And Diti wanted to have a son who could kill Indra. Because all the times Indra was throwing them away, throwing the Rakshasas, and they were not having share because though they are brothers. So Diti made tapas, got the Garbha from Kasyapa, and Indra knew that. So he broke that Garbha of Diti into 7 pieces. Then she understood that it was right for Indra to do it. She requested. So they are all Maruts, and one Marut, the Vata Rupa, spread into entire Antariksha. Anyway, every god has got origin. So that Vata energy is Devi only, and I am starting all Bhuvanas. Vishwa Bhuvanani Arabhamana, and therefore ultimately Mahina Sambhabhuva. I became the breath, I became the processor of greatness, I became any and everything, and saw that the whole creation is going on because of me. So this is the kind of assertion that Devi gives us, so that we cannot say anything different, and we have to submit our pranams and then bow down on our head before Matruka Varna Rupini or Matra. That's why we start saying Sri Matre Namaha, Sri Sir Matruka Varna Rupini, and Matru Devo Bhava, etc. So this is the power of Sri Shakti. Shakti by itself is feminine gender. So in 8 mantras, we can keep on giving a number of other interpretations. It has its play in the world of Sri Vidya, in the world of Tantra, Shastra, Mantra Shastra, and so why? Because the vocabulary used here are tenable for different interpretations. Today, we have just tried to know the verbal meaning and little grammar, just the concept, how Devi is like, and she is everybody. With all prostrations and thanks to this particular smriti.upasana.net, I submit myself and pray Goddess to bless the project, the enterprise that Javani has taken. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you so much, Prabhakar Garu. It's such an honor to hear from you, Devi Suktam, and as the special Navratri days are coming, this will be very, very helpful for many of us to understand the essence of Devi, Divine Mother. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Please visit smriti.upasana.net for more on Vedanta. Prabhakar Garu has done Upanishads and Atharva Sirsham. Thank you so much, Prabhakar Garu, for giving us this information on Devi Suktam. Anything you want to add, Andy?
I want to add that this particular sukta is employed like mantra pushpam. Okay. When the item of mantra pushpam comes in the worship of Durga Parameswari or any Devi, these particular 8 mantras are repeated as a part of mantra pushpam. Very, very powerful. Let that happen on Durgashtami Day on 24th October. Enjoy grace and blessings of Devi.
Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you all.